Okay, guys, so it is Tuesday. I worked out earlier. It, Anyways, I was gonna vlog it and my camera was dead, and then I didn't want to take out my big camera because I only feel comfortable using it because it was expensive. I only feel comfortable using it with like the tripod, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of work, and that's just gonna make me not want to work out. So I was like, I am just going to, every time I sit down, I've tried to vlog for you guys okay, good, he has water. I tried to vlog for you guys 3 times this morning. The first time, Ralph started like well, it's noon already. Ralph started like smacking me. He wanted to eat. Second time, I fed him. I sat down. He had just been out before he ate. He started smacking the bells as soon as I sat down to vlog. So I was like, ugh. Okay, so now I sit down and he's in there like going around drinking all the water. They have 4 water bowls because he drinks so much, and I want to make sure there's always enough for Amber. He is in there drinking like all the water, so then he'll come in here and start whining if he drinks it all. What I was saying was, when I went to work out, I think I encountered the first mosquito of the spring. It's been like really cold, and then it gets like really warm. It's like 80s and then cold again. So I really want to put makeup on after I showered and rinsed off, but I don't know if this is going to show up. If you can see this giant lump on my forehead, it's this big red knot. I got bit by a mosquito. I mean, really, mosquito, you couldn't have bit me anywhere else but my face. So yeah, that's just amazing. I don't have any vitamin E oil either because usually I put that on mosquito bites, and that stuff's kind of expensive, so I'm not going to be going to buy any. Don't you dare! Look at him. See him? He's about to pounce her, and then they're about to start making all this crazy noise. No, Ralphie, she just ate. She's not going to play. Ralphie, look at him. Oh my God, he's like a lion. No. Now we're going to have this going on my vlog. Do you need to go work out some more, Ralph? Do we need to go get on the treadmill? Look at all your eye boogers. Amber's like, I just ate. I don't want to play. See, I told you guys every time I try to vlog this morning. Anyways, so I have a giant, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm going to tap your butt. I have a giant knot on my forehead now. No, that doesn't mean you can come up here. I have a giant knot on my forehead now from the mosquito bite. And so I can't put makeup on yet till this thing goes down. And so, yeah, I'm going to watch The Bachelor because I still haven't seen it. I know like The Bachelor doesn't come on cable, but we don't have cable. And we have like the thing you plug in to your TV to get like non-cable. I don't know what it's called. Like the newer antenna bunny ears or whatever. But the thing is, like, for some reason in our house, it doesn't work. You could press it up against a window and you can maybe get one channel, but that's the only channel you're going to get. And it's just like, it's terrible. So I just wait and watch it the next day on Hulu. I'm so tired from my workout. But yeah, so that's my morning so far. Amber's bump on her leg went down. I'm actually have decided that she's still gonna go to the vet even if it's like gone tomorrow, because that just makes me so nervous. I just want them to look at her. Like there's parts of our lives we've like changed around and completely like compromised on, giving up cable to save money, just things that like reoccurring things that were costing us a lot each month, in order to like save up for baby stuff. I mean, before infertility, like none of this stuff really, somebody told me one time, they said, well, babies cost money too, like having them and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm well aware, but the thing is, the way we do our budget is we try to keep in mind, like, if we had a child, because you know, if CPS and that stuff works out, then we will have one. And they go through your financials and they make sure you can support a child. And I don't think people understand. It's not just, okay, I need to come up with, like, okay, our last IUI was $1,500. You're not just spending $1,500. My HSG, when your insurance doesn't cover anything baby related, every blood draw that would cost you maybe $20 copay might cost us $200. There's all these insane medical bills. And then there's all these things I do on my own, trying like all these vitamins and stuff like that. And it's just, the person I think was referring to like medical bills of having a baby in a hospital, and our insurance covers that. It's when your insurance doesn't cover it and you're incurring all these medical bills that you wouldn't normally have. I was a preschool teacher. I was a nanny. I spent my life raising other people's children. I know how much children cost. So that is not, I don't know. It just, it doesn't irritate me. It's just, I don't think people, unless you're in the situation, understand how much medically it costs. That it doesn't cost that when you just get pregnant on your own. We pay our bills. We put money back for when the time comes with kids. We have emergency savings if Justin lost his job. We do everything right. It's just when you're trying to do everything right, and then on top of it, you're spending like $3,000 a month trying to have a baby. It's insane. Someone's testy. Even at just my OBGYNs, blood tests, ultrasounds, all that stuff costs money. And when you're pregnant, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, now we'll cover it. But, oh, God, if you're trying to have a baby, we're not touching that. So I don't know why I started talking about that, but yeah. Anyway. Oh, I remember. When it comes to the dogs, we will not compromise. They are a commitment we made when we adopted them. They are our babies. They're our children right now. You're always gonna be my baby. They're like, one of my friends is like, well, maybe you should stop buying them the expensive food you buy them. I'm like, no. Why should they suffer because we have made a decision to want a baby? That doesn't change how we should care for them. Ralph is a very expensive dog. He eats a lot. There's only one type of food we have ever, like every other food we've given him has given him diarrhea. The vet can't explain it. I don't know what it is, but the only food that his body takes in is Biljack. And it's not a cheap dog food, and Amber's on it too. But the thing is, I'm never going to compromise on them. So whereas someone might be like, well, if it goes away, why are you going to take her to the vet? That's because I want to make sure she's okay and she's healthy. We made a commitment to these animals and took them in our life, and they're our babies. And just because we want to have a baby or trying to conceive it is expensive doesn't mean that they should get any less care than they were getting. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I've had some people in my life, and I'm starting to like look at my life like, why are you in my life? Because you're saying things like this. It's just like reevaluating friendships over some of the shit people say. Like, I don't know. To me, I'm like, if you've made a commitment to an animal, then regardless of what happens in your life, aside from like some kind of like you plunge into like bankruptcy, you've made a commitment for the lifespan of your baby to take care of them. And I don't think that anything should compromise that. So I don't think my friends that have made comments like that understand that. They're not really animal people. I'm not going to say any more than that, but yeah. So you will never see us compromise the way we treat our animals or change how we treat them. So regardless of if that bump goes away on Amber or not, I want to take her to the vet tomorrow to have her looked at because I worry about that. If it had stayed that big and not gone down, I think I probably would have taken her today. But knowing that it's going down, I have pictures of it. And then tomorrow I'll take her because tonight at midnight, Justin's paycheck goes through. And Ralph can't leave the vet without us spending $200. He's just a mess. But Amber is our healthy dog. So that really worries me whenever I see something on her. She's going to be 5 years old in April, and nothing's ever wrong with her, so I'm gonna take her to the vet tomorrow. I hate when they say that you're gonna make somebody so happy. I just have not been able to like Whitney since like the first night she asked Chris if he inseminates hogs, because that's the same thing she does every day basically, in reference, I'm assuming, to the fact that she's an infertility nurse. And if she was my infertility nurse, I would have been so pissed. We've only known each other 10 weeks and we've only been on like 4 real dates, but my God, I want to marry you. Just, I don't know. It's just so ridiculous. Of course, if you put people in a situation with super romantic settings and the need to feel like they have to fight for that person's affection, they're going to have an overwhelming amount of emotions that at the time might feel genuine. But as usual, when they go in the real world, it doesn't work out. Now, there's been a few of people that do end up getting married. I'm just saying, like, it's so crazy to me that you would engage, like, engaged to somebody you met that short amount of time ago and haven't had, like, a lot of actual time with. It always amazes me about this show.
Brett and Caitlin.
2 bachelorettes, Brett and Caitlin. This is a terrible idea. That's so fucked up.
25 men
Making them
on
share.
night one who are going to have the ultimate say about who they think would make the best wife.
What? That's so fucked up.
I'm sure
I'm sorry
people at
for
home
my
are
language.
freaking out as much as the people here in the studio are.
They are running out of ideas. The well is running dry on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, apparently. I am not feeling so hot. I have done stuff today. I went upstairs and edited, and I did a little bit of laundry, but, like, I need to go shower. I know when I shower, I'm going to get in my pajamas, because I don't know. I feel like ever since Sunday, so maybe like since rodeo was Saturday, I've been like, I feel like I'm getting sick and I'm out of my immune vitamins that are amazing, and I should have got some, especially before I went someplace like rodeo. It's just filled with germs. But I'm like, I'm starting to get like chills, and that's why I wouldn't go. That's why I haven't taken a shower yet, because I'm like, it's already cold. It's not stupid reasoning. It's probably stupid reasoning. Like, I don't know. I don't feel good. I'm so glad I have dinner already made and, like, the house isn't, like, a wreck or something.
So it looks like I'm ending the vlog today. Heather went to lay down after she picked me up, and her throat's really sore and she's really exhausted, so I'm going to sign off for her. So, bye!